Boy, I got a fire one for y'all today. It's getting hot. It's getting hot, boy. Ooh.
Look in the mirror, my reflection, a bag of money. Okay. I look in the mirror, my reflection, a bag of money. What? I look in the mirror.
Welcome back to my channel. Cody Fairweather here. We are here to maximize the internet, maximize our minds, leverage the internet, leverage our mindset. And today, we got something juicy today. Juicy but simple. Juicy but simple. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Y'all know I love quotes, man. It's because sometimes other people say things in very clear words, very clear, simple words, and I have to relay that message. I gotta share the wealth, right? So, Dr. Joyce Brothers, that's right, last name Brothers, says, listening, not imitation, may be the sincerest form of flattery. I'll say that again. Listening, not imitation, may be the sincerest form of flattery. Let me put my book down. Listen, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but stop imitating your competitors. Stop paying so much attention to your competitors. Please, I beg of you. Because what you're doing is it's like the whole grass is greener on the other side concept, right? But we'll get into that in a second. What you're doing is you're looking over here and you're like, oh, they're doing it this way, so let me do it this way. Not knowing how the fuck their business is doing on the back end. You can't, that's not, your customers don't, you don't know how here's the thing. You don't know how they're doing on the back end, right? And even if you do, you're not giving your customers any justice by imitating something that already exists. Does that make sense? What value would Lamborghini serve its customers if they imitated Toyota? They wouldn't serve any value. It would they decrease in value, right? So imitation is not the way to go when you're trying to figure out what to do in your business. When you're trying to figure out what to do in your business and you feel stuck or you feel a bit indecisive, because it happens, right? I mean, we're faced with so many decisions in a day. Sometimes we can get jammed into one, right? And it can be hard because it can possibly be life-changing for the business, or it can change the route or whatever, right? Don't go looking over here and see what Billy Joe Bob is doing, what they doing next door. Nah, look at your own grass, water it. What does that mean? Go to your customers. Ask them. Ask them. This is not 1920. We're not just throwing stuff out because we don't have direct access to customers at any given time. You have a social media page. You have people that follow you. You got DMs, basically instant messages that you can send directly to anybody with an account to find your perfect customers and ask them questions. Go to your customer and listen. We always talking about brand messaging, but what about brand listening? Use your ears and mouth proportionately. You got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Apply the same thing to your brand. You know why Amazon has been able to grow the way it has? Why this online bookstore has grown into a massive e-commerce giant in the time that it has and made the richest man in the world at the time of this recording? Because they more than use their ears and their mouth proportionately. They had 5 ears. They did nothing but listen to customers. You want this? Okay. You want that? Okay. You like this? You don't like that? Okay, bet. Made all the changes to satisfy their customer. They didn't do that much talking. Really? Like, how much talking do you see Amazon doing? Not a lot. They don't do much talking. All they do is listen. And then they build what they hear from their customers, that beautiful melodic sound. Ooh. They implement it into their structure, into their systems. And then they serve their customers. And so now they have millions and millions of happy customers every single month, paying them every single day, actually. So, fuck all that imitation shit. Where would Amazon have gone if they imitated Barnes & Noble? Matter of fact, Barnes & Noble in the earlier days imitated Amazon with an online bookstore. I'm glad I remember this. Look, when Amazon was just gaining speed, right? Long time ago, I was a child at this point. When Amazon was just gaining speed, Barnes & Noble saw what they were doing, imitated them with a larger library, right? And even more customers, right? But who do we know today? Who blew up in that way today? Who is the #1 bookseller in the world today? Who has expanded way beyond bookselling today? It ain't Barnes & Noble. It sure as hell is Amazon, and this was the difference. Barnes & Noble was like, oh, we know what we doing because we're a bookstore. So we just gotta transfer our in-person customers online and that's it. But see, they ain't do as much listening as Amazon. Amazon said, okay, we have 1/10 of your business, but we do 10 times more listening to the customer. And so we can build algorithms and we can load on products and make deals with businesses and create marketplaces to serve our customer better than anybody, especially Barnes & Noble, because we always have our ears open. And that's why Amazon is the #1 bookseller in the world, and why Borders is out of business, and why they closed down a lot of Barnes & Nobles. That's why they did way more listening. So if you have been inspired by this video, if you learned something new today that you ain't know yesterday, or if you just enjoy seeing my beautiful face, then go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about me. See you on the next one, guys.
Reality ain't what we see, reality is what we think. Manifesting in my dreams, I'm reaching out to bigger things. I want a Rolls Royce, drive a panoramic, Beauregard when I'm in traffic. Forget that, I don't wanna wreck. Work too hard for this blessing.